I was born in Connecticut in 1946 to my parents, Bob and Terry. My parents volunteered a lot. They taught me from a very young age that it wasn't enough to just do your job. You had to help out again with national service. Going back to 1960s, 1968, 1969, when things are really getting worse in the Vietnam War and in the entire country, things are really changing. In spite of the protests that were happening at that time, even in my college, University of Bridgeport, I decided to join the military at that time. I realized it needed to make a difference. Out of the military, I was involved in a program called Kids in Industry Discovering Science. We go out to the schools, the volunteers did it all for free, and gave science programs right to the kids. And that's where I got a lot of the passion, is that when these kids were working on these experiments and all of a sudden they got it, something worked for them personally. They were just really excited about that. I'm passionate about volunteering. It's part of my responsibility, and I'm mostly concerned about the future generation and to have them have the knowledge of where that volunteerism comes from and also have an appreciation for their very own country. Sometimes I think I'm really lucky in some of the opportunities that I've had with my education, with the military, and also with my job, and also ending up back on the Midway as a volunteer. But one of the things that I read recently was that luck is the intersection between opportunity and preparation.
With great luck, I met Dennis Spur. I have been told my entire life that I am too serious, but maybe that's because there's so much wrong in this world, which I'm inclined to fix, that I am too concerned with every one of my actions. I strongly believe one should be the change they wish to see in the world. I for too long have carried the burden of humanity's mistakes on my shoulders. I'll tell you now, it's too much to withstand when no one bothers to acknowledge it. I don't want to hold this torch alone, knowing I'll never be able to set the world's faults on fire. I've had enough. I've been awaiting change. That's why I dedicated my life to leading by example and fulfilling my passion for helping people. I'd rather prioritize the well-being of others over myself. Throughout high school, I've managed to be sophomore class vice president, junior class president, ASB secretary, cross-country captain, track and field captain, and recently have gained the title of 2019-2020 Kearney High ASB president. Although things have been overwhelming, and at times I felt like giving up because no one seemed to care or want to create change in the same way I did, Dennis Spur's words echoed in my mind.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people miss, is it's more perfect. It's not a perfect union.
Yeah.
We acknowledge that. You got to work at it.
He allowed me to accept that perfection is unobtainable, and although that is true, one should still strive to achieve perfection. Through all the negativity, he decided to search for the positive path forward. Thank you, for when I had given up, you gave me hope. Your confidence in the future generations encouraged me to continue with my passion for creating the change I wish to see in the world.